We're redoing a building in Southern California to become the new headquarters for a really amazing company that is a mechanical engineer contracting firm that builds geothermal power plants. They do really big, really cool, industrial work. And they bought this really neat old blacksmith shop building. It's like an old industrial 1920s steel building. And we're renovating that to make that into their home office. So there'll be an office.
Right now it's kind of a shell, pretty much a shell of the building. So we're going to completely renovate that and then extend it out.
And that's going to become an office for about 24 people. And with that project, we're doing like the desks, and we're doing some fancy interior.
Right, a bunch of the furniture for the
But that one's a lot more kind of industrial and clean and modern kind of look that we're going with. We just did their San Diego office, actually. That they have a satellite office, and that was a smaller, like little TI kind of job. And on those jobs, it's a combination where we're doing a lot of kind of traditional interior design, architecture kinds of things, right? Like here's paint colors and carpet and space plans, and here's permit drawings for like what we're going to do to rebuild the space. But then we're also like making the desks in our shop, and that's like
making the reception desk, maybe a conference table, the desks for the employees.
And we're hoping the desks that we're making for this project, we might, if it goes well, we're thinking that we're actually going to spin those off and have them become a product in their own right. Because every time we do a commercial project, we're always stuck where we can either buy cheap, crappy desks from like IKEA or CB2 or something, or there's like cubes and stuff from like Herman Miller and Steelcase, but nobody really likes cubes, and we don't really like the cubes either, and it's they're very expensive.
Right, the systems are a little bit too cold and don't have enough personality for a lot of people, and the cheaper desks people don't like because they are wobbly and they have
a lot of issues.
They don't stand up very well.
Yeah, so we're kind of making a middle option where it's a furniture system that's all CNC cut Euro ply, which is a high grade kind of maple plywood that we use, sustainable plywood. So it's CNC cut sustainable plywood in 80/20 aluminum extrusions. And it all kind of bolts together.
And it's height adjustable.
Yeah, you can adjust the height. You can make standing desks.
You can add on panels to the outside.
Yeah, like modesty panels and stuff, or like
drawers,
monitor arms, like all kinds of stuff. Yeah, because the 80/20 is super versatile in how you can bolt things to it. And it's like but we're trying to make it look cleaner, where there's like cantilevering off and stuff, and it looks cool. We release our design work under a Creative Commons license, share like non-attribution license, and
right. So if you wanted to make the desk yourself instead of buying it from us, we'll release that.
Right. So once we turn the desks into a product, we're going to then like kind of open source it so that anybody can make them that wants to make them as well. Because it's not we kind of want it as an option for people to be able to utilize for making desks that are because a lot of that office furniture winds up in the landfill as well. Some of it gets recycled, but it's just kind of unfortunate. So we're kind of hoping that maybe by having a better option.
And our whole take on the sustainability, eco-friendly thing is that if you have an emotional attachment to it, you're much less likely to throw it away.
Right.
So if you buy the kind of cheapy desk, you're not ever going to be that into it because it was always just this kind of cheapy thing that you bought.
Yeah.
And then if you have like the system that the big company buys, you just feel like you're a cog in a machine. So again, you don't have an emotional attachment to it.
Right.
So trying to create something that people will actually have an attachment to is really important to us.